Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 34 of Factorio with the Space Exploration mod, where we are going to make green circuits at an outpost. And between episodes, I just went and tried to get file installed again, and found a workaround for its problem or conflict with space exploration, and it should work now. So we should be able to have file lay rails for us, but we'll see. I haven't actually tested it after I installed it, so yeah, we will figure that out. And I'll try to link both the mod and a link to the fix in the description. But well, hopefully I remember that. But let's start with green circuits. This should make a full green belt, right? Yes. And a full green belt requires what sort of resources? More than a belt of copper and a little bit of stone. So we need to plan a lot of input for this in the way of copper. And a little bit less stone. If we plan for 8 belts eventually of copper, and then just up to 4 belts of stone, is that too little, too much? It'll be more than 4 belts of green circuits. And we can eventually upgrade these belts to faster belts. So I think that's fine. How do we want to do the stations for this? I'm thinking that we might just do them up here. I really wish it wasn't dark right now, but if we just go into the satellite we can see a little bit better. So turn these around, to the belts around here. Can even bring them closer if we want to. So, since we don't really use a lot of that blueprint, I'll just build it myself. I'd use this for reference. So this should hold a full train. If we had enough train stuff, that is. Give me a train instead, please. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Oh. Yeah, it can hold a full train. And I guess we're unloading in warehouses for balancing purposes. Now, I forgot to install the loader mod because I really wanted that. And I have wanted that for quite a while. But that's just how it is. Are we going to plan for me to install that mod and not worry about inserters, or what are we going to do? I think we will plan for that. So we can have the builds coming here pretty easily. This will just be my loader for now. That one's simple. This one could just go there. And this might as well just go here. And this can go there. Something like that. Sure. And we would need up to 3 of these for now. This would get in the way of things though. Thing is, we need to plan for a stagger for the trains out here as well, so I don't want to take up too much space. But I guess this is fine. And I guess I then... Wait, this is not what I want. I want this stuff. And I want to move this back to match the others. And let's just set the robots on that. And I guess build all of this as well. It's fine. We'll make it work. Some meteor here. Can we remove that, please? Thank you. Good, and that's all of our suit power. Well, we have a little bit more. These need to be able to get out of there. And we were talking about also getting fuel in here to fuel our trains, because they're not going to anywhere that has fuel. Good. Incoming trains will come from here. And we will have a stagger. Dang it, that is too big. What are we going to do about that? This is the other way around, right? Could potentially make it work like this and just have a weird junction up here. Or maybe down below. This is going to be weird anyway, so we will just have to deal with it. This is going to suck. It's such a long way before they get to the stations. How much space do we need here? Because we can just move the stations. And where would we want this? We want it up here. There, right? Yes. So here. Why were none of those meteors destroyed? Not that it did much other than destroy some power poles that we should connect differently anyway. We will have a look at our ammo production for the meteor defense in a little bit. I just wanted to do something about this. What? Meteor defense. Was it just already recharging from another impact thingy? Well, another defense. I guess it was. Now, trains can come from this and go into there. Yes, it's only this that is inaccessible. So I'm just gonna remove the belt here because that makes stuff simpler for our robots. And then they can be set to move this. Do this as well, I guess. And I guess we want this to be at the end still, so we will move that too. And this is the space we need, unless we want to go underground under the station. But let's not do that right here, we haven't done it over here anyway. Good, and then this. Good. We will fix the belts later, I think. So 22.5, that is 1.5 built, right? Yes. Which means that these 2 belts coming in here. No, these 3 belts. And satisfy 2 setups. Does this make sense? Just a second. So 3/4 of a belt goes in here. Then we have 5/4 left on 2 belts. Use the rest of that belt and 1/4 of this. And then that can go on to feed others. And then this comes in later. Okay. So yes, less than 2 belts for the first setup. That makes sense for the first belt of output. Oh, I haven't even thought about the output yet. Dang it. But no, we don't want to bypass the staggers for the output. And we didn't leave enough space here. Why am I only thinking about this now? I mean, we could go under all of this, but I would also like some fuel to go there. But maybe that's just 1 belt. Okay, let's just try to make this work. So these will be coming from all the way over here, right? Yes. These will be coming from right here then. Dang it. Should really just move this now. Or should we? Yes, we will move this. I wish I hadn't put all the belt down though then. Because if we just move this further in, I did want to reserve enough space for doubling this setup for red belts. But we can still move it all the way in here. And we could even move these pipes if we wanted to. So this gets moved. Go. Do we want to add more space up there as well? Let's just do it. So still potentially 1 thing there. The other half of it here. Good. And I'm just going to remove this fuel thing. We will add that when we're done with everything else and won't do any more changes. For now, at least. I'm out of rail. Great. I guess I want this to be output. And output doesn't require warehouses. Output should actually just follow this design. Yeah, let's get rid of some of this again. Waste of time, I know. Almost there. We're placing this even though I didn't really want to. Eh. Okay. Cover. Brick. Output. Now we even have too much space. But that doesn't matter. I guess we want this gone as well then. Good. Oh, that fits nicely. That's always nice when something is just good by default. This doesn't, of course. And we are built as well. Awesome. We will just go grab what we need. We need mob built and rail. And maybe that's it. Whoops. Went too far. Build the rail up here somewhere. I think, yes. Okay. Okay. We should get some resources in here though, right? for finishing some more stuff though. Also, we needed more trains for that. So I should have grabbed stuff for that. Do we want to separate these two stations by name? So having a green circuit copper 1 and a copper 2? Should they just both be copper and maybe disable if they have enough stuff? We'll just do copper 1 for now at least. And we don't need the other one to start with anyway. This is green circuit brick. And this is just green circuit. Good. Let's go grab some stuff for trains. Just need enough for one more, I guess, but might as well build more. So for the locomotives, multi-cylinder engine. Green circuits. Need more of these for when I need to make more locomotives. Good. Wagons. Iron for now. Steel. Let's get rid of a bit of junk. If we can. Why am I carrying these around? I don't know. We'll just put them in here, even though we need them in space, but they're not too expensive. Good. So we have everything we need, right? Yes, maybe. I don't have fuel. I want to fly, dang it. Thank you. Don't need a train there yet. Also, we need signals and stuff, but for now, let's get some trains going. We didn't get... Oh yeah, we actually even made a train down there for brick. So we should just route that here. Brick. We didn't name it. Brick. Full. Green circuit brick. Empty. Go. You go to copper 1. Full. Green circuit copper 1. Empty. Go. And we did prepare that for multiple trains. Good. Same down here. Yes. Good. Could you deliver what you have there now, please? We really need faster inserters so we can load the trains faster. Good. Then let's... The signals are good enough until here, so it's not that pressing. I want large or big electric poles though. Okay, now the other train is allowed in as well, that's good. Big electric poles, concrete, iron, copper, stuff. Are we not supposed to have a belt of iron here? I thought we were, but we are not. Okay. And we wanted to fix that later when we have emptied all of the iron from down here anyway. Good, good. What am I missing now? Steel. We will need a lot of these anyway for extending our rail network. Good enough for now. I am just gonna run power from here. Good. And for loading. We're just doing that for now. Can't reach both sides of the warehouse, so we do have to add another power pole here. Good. Should we balance the outputs here? It doesn't really matter right now. And then we need brick in there and there. In very small amounts. And then we should see green circuits come out. And we are awesome. That needs to be balanced as well. Good. I am happy enough with that until we get loaders. And until we actually make more copper and stone brick. Also, we should really start making some of these. Even if I don't want to automate them, I should at least manually make them. Or bootstrap them. So why don't we make that our mission now? Unless we want to put down the train here for green circuits and send them to the bus. Also, we need to consider fuel for the future. But one thing at a time. You go to green circuit. Oh. How come you can't go in here? Is it because we don't have any full loops anywhere? So you can't actually turn around whenever you go out. You have to go to a station and then go back the other way. I guess. Okay. Again, I haven't played with double-headed trains like this a lot before, so I am discovering new things. Bus. Green circuit. Empty. And just deliver some now, please. Also, we need a thing out here. So they're allowed to leave the station even though a train is out here. Good. Should we clean up here? Just a little bit. So here's some green circuits, awesome. And here's a robot following me. So we only have one green belt on the bus for now, which is not great. We're not consuming a lot here. When do we start consuming a lot? For red circuits, for example. For now. Red circuits will also go on the rail network, but that is for later. We need more plastic here as well. We need more petroleum. Petroleum, yes. But a belt of green circuits from here should be enough to satisfy this for now. And this stuff down here. I think. So what if we just cut this off here? And took the rest from the train. Sounds good so far. Until we realize it's going to be 10 episodes or something like that before we have proper production of the green circuits on the rail network. But that's a worry for later. So now we can at least bring in one belt here. I'm just going to go under this as well, because why not? Where do we have some free thingies? We have 4 belts there, so we have to go on the next thing, but we have a fluid bus there. Guess we are going to run some stuff here. But for now, we want these belts to be empty anyway. This is just consideration for later. Leave one of those with me. Good. So this should continue working like it has been so far, except that when we don't have enough green circuits, we will run out later on the bus. So for now, we're gonna set a time limit on this. Hopefully we're still producing more green circuits here than we need on the section so far. Because we also produce green circuits over here somewhere. Here. Oh, but they are not going to the bus. And it made sense at the time, but I just want it as a small insurance here. Output priority, left. Input priority, left. Good. For now, I will consider that done. So, I was talking about better inserters. For now, I will store train stuff there. Good. We're making all the other inserters here. What would it take to actually make these? We have gear wheels. We don't have red circuits. I would probably be okay bringing in red circuits manually. So we want to take these and transfer further down. This doesn't work well. But if we move that over there, it's better. But then we can't have our long-handed inserter there. Why does it have to be so annoying? Whatever, we're just bootstrapping it up here. Blue inserters. And a bunch of other inputs. Yep, and an output. Something like that. Good. And then we will grab a bunch of stuff for that. Gear wheels. Circuits. And red circuits, if we have any of those, which we probably don't, but we just need a couple of hundred, so it shouldn't be too bad. Because it is just one red circuit for each of these, yes. Good. Done. What else have I been talking about? There was a problem with petroleum. And we can't fix this light oil fast enough, so that's part of the problem. Is this not connected all the way to this? It is. But we're not consuming the solid fuel, that makes sense. So we just need more cracking of light oil into petroleum. Why don't we just go fix that right away? If we can. Do we have chemical plants? Nope. Glass. Which we don't have here anymore. We have it from a train. Whoops. We just need this to work, so I'm just doing it in the worst possible way, I guess. Or at least not in a very thoughtful way. We have enough oil, right? Yes. So we could also just make more of this processing. That would help as well. But I think I calculated that this was better for petroleum as well. Is that true? 20 petroleum, 30 light oil. As opposed to 90 petroleum. So is 30 light oil more than 60 petroleum? Probably not. It is definitely not. Nope. So this is a waste of oil. Basically. Yeah. Do we have any of these stored away anywhere? Maybe. Doesn't look like we have any here, and I wouldn't know where else we would have put them, so probably not. Small electric motors are down here. I also had some in that junk chest. Frick. Also, I've been carrying around too much pipe for a long time. Why don't we just get rid of a little bit of that? Even though we need some right now. But hopefully not more than we brought. So how about we just duplicate this setup? Sounds good to me. Why do we have this limitation again? Is it because we need to be able to take this away so we can make more red oil, so we can make more lubricant? Yes. But then we are also cracking the red down into light oil, but only if we have enough lubricant. Oh well. It's a mess, but it should still work just fine. Okay, we have a bunch of petroleum now, so plastic shouldn't be a problem anymore, right? Correct. Well, it's still a problem, but we have a full belt of it. We could try and make red belts, but that's not fun right now. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.